Hello, my name is Sunita Coe, and I am the Administrative Analyst in the Office of Student Engagement. I want to thank you all for joining us for today's BizFest event. This event will cover Beta Gamma Sigma and women in business. Today you will hear from the leaders about each organization, followed by a few hosted panel questions. Lastly, you will have a chance to ask any questions you may have to determine if these may be a good fit for you. Before we get started, I want to go over some housekeeping items. First, please click on the sign-in link that I just dropped in the chat box. So let me drop that in there right now. And then all right. So I just dropped in the link. This is going to be registering for our event so that we can enter you into a raffle to win a $15 DoorDash gift card. And the students will be randomly selected and they will be emailed the gift card next week. So next, please be aware that we are recording today's event. We may share the recording and presentation via email or website. Your participation in this event acts as your consent to be recorded during today's presentation. In addition, I'm sure it goes without being said, but please keep all comments appropriate or we may deem it necessary to remove you from the event. Lastly, this session is limited to 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome Beta Gamma Sigma to the virtual stage.
All right, hello everybody. My name is Myra. I am the chapter president for Beta Gamma Sigma here on campus. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I do have a slide for you all. Okay, can everybody see?
I think it's, oh, there it goes.
Okay, perfect. So Beta Gamma Sigma, just an overview. We are an international business honor society for the top academic achieving students. And we call our members the best in business, right? So these are students that are recognized for their academic achievements. And BGS headquarters, as well as our chapter here at Sac State, try to offer you opportunities for growth. Both in your education and in your professional development. So skills such as leadership, we help with scholarships, jobs, stuff like that. All of that is available through headquarters, and we can also help you on campus. As you can see, so we have programs, connections, benefits, and opportunities. Alyssa, our treasurer, will go into a little more depth about that in a second. You'll see on the second graphic, we are, second and third graphics, you'll see our member kind of orientation, and Alyssa will speak more about that.
Okay, so we send invites to the top 10% of undergraduates of the top 5% of the AACSB accredited business schools. So students are invited every semester, and usually they are students with an average GPA of about 3.8. There's a one-time membership fee when you join, and you're able to experience benefits for basically the rest of your life. BGS is not an active club on campus as much as other clubs, but we do have an annual induction ceremony for new members, and we usually have at least one event a semester, such as a professional panel. We've done a food tour. Obviously, with everything going online, it's a little bit different this year, but we're still working on new and inventive ways to bring events in this virtual setting. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. All right, is there anything else you guys want to share? You good? All right, so.
Sorry, forgot I was muted. We can go ahead and continue, and then if there are questions, I can answer those during Q&A.
Sure, perfect. So next we have women in business.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi.
My name is Haisa, and I'm the president of Women in Business. And I'm here, and I also have the VP of Membership and Recruitment here with me.
Hello.
Yeah, so a little background information of Women in Business. Women in Business was founded on 2006 by a small group of business majors, and their overall goal was to create a group for an opportunity for us to make connections in the business world and for us to promote professional development or to become leaders in the business world. So overall, we serve as a platform for professional advancement and overall collaboration. So what we offer guest speakers So we have an exciting list of guest speakers this semester from different CSU concentrations, such as accounting, finance, entrepreneur. And what they do is they speak to us about like their life as a student, life after graduation, and they do offer internships. So it's a great way to make connections. We do like to do social events. So we have about like 3 in the works. So 1 game night and 1 Netflix party. And this semester we did something different. We decided to partner up with different web chapters from different universities, such as UC Davis, San Jose State. So we all are deciding to, eventually have a social. And I think it's gonna be in mid-October. So that's still in the works, offering a lot of networking opportunity and professional development. We are gonna have a workshop with Sac State Career Center. We do offer community service, leadership opportunities, and overall just guidance, because we're all students trying to figure out our career path, and WIB does strive to increase professional and career development in order to become leaders in the business world. And now Layla is going to talk a little bit more about the requirements. So take it away.
Thank you. So to be an official member of Women in Business, you do have to pay a fee, but since the semester is now online, we decided to reduce the fees so it's easier for people to join. Becoming a member of Women in Business allows you to attend our social events, get information about potential connections you can make or future business events you can attend, as well as gives you opportunity to know about community services going on. Members also have to go through a point requirement system, and if a member meets all the required points, they either get a stole if they're graduating, and they get a certificate that congratulates them for meeting the point requirements of Women in Business. And to get more information about being a member and some of the background, we do have a membership packet which can be found on our Instagram at CSUSWIB. Thank you.
I'm on mute, sorry. Thank you, Women in Business. Let's transition into a couple panel questions, and any club representative is welcome to answer these questions. So our first question is, when did you first get involved? When would you say is the best time in your academic career to get involved in a business club?
So I got involved last fall, 2019. And I was just a member, and right when I joined the club, I absolutely loved it because I came into Sac State as a nursing major, and I realized that wasn't for me. And then I jumped into business, and I needed to make that connection. So I joined Women in Business, and I absolutely loved it. And after the next semester, I joined to be part of a board, and I had a small role, but now I'm the president. It's exciting, and I'm very excited about that. And I would say the best time to get involved is definitely right when you get into college. I would say get your just get your foot in the door, make that connection as soon as possible.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Haifa. Oh, sorry, Layla.
No, you can go ahead. No, you can go ahead. I'll go after
Okay.
you.
Yeah, so as soon as possible is definitely best. Personally, I didn't join clubs until my junior year, so last year. And I could have definitely benefited more having more time in these clubs. So as soon as possible is always better, but it's never too late. So don't feel bad if you're in your last year, last semester. You can still get a lot of benefits with however much time you put into the clubs.
Perfect.
For me, I actually got involved into Women in Business during my very first year of attending, the very first semester. And I do agree that you should join as soon as possible, but I also think that joining at any time is great as well, because we've had graduating seniors join the club.
Perfect. Thanks. Okay, so our next question is, what is one way you benefited personally from being in a business club that you wouldn't have expected before joining?
So I'll go ahead and start with this one. With clubs, obviously you think of like the social interaction that you get with it. But with the business clubs, all of them really offer a lot of growth opportunities within your professional and educational fields areas. So you get the friends, you get the networking, And you also get to learn some kind of on-the-job stuff. You can meet people within your career and learn some like on-hand knowledge. So there's a lot for you to learn. And I think any club you join, even if it's not related for your major, if it's not specific to your major / concentration, there's a lot for you to learn there.
Perfect.
Yeah, I also agree. Networking definitely is really important. Like at first, didn't really see. I wasn't networking at first because I'm a pretty shy person. So like clubs kind of really get you out of your comfort zone, and that's what Women in Business really did for me. And I've actually really stepped out of my comfort zone because of that.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay, so here's the next question. What would you say to a student who thinks they're too busy to join a club?
That's a big one. I totally understand that. As a student, I spend a lot of time with my academics. And one of the great things about Beta Gamma Sigma is we don't have an attendance requirement or anything like that. So if you're a really busy student and you want at least something to put, in your academic career, on your resume, Beta Gamma Sigma is a great opportunity for you to have something that gives you benefits that aren't on a time constraint. And it could be a great opportunity for someone that doesn't have much time.
Perfect.
Yeah, I understand that some students are, busy and like sometimes the club times do conflict with their schedule. So Women in Business, if you can't be a member, you can always join our general meetings every Monday and just hop onto our Zoom link and you just hear out the guest speakers. They'll make connections.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. So that's all the panel questions that we have. Now we're going to open the floor up to any questions that our guests are here for. So you can go ahead and unmute yourself and ask the question, or if you want to write the question in the chat box, I can read out your question, however you feel comfortable with.
I can get started. Hello, everyone. I have a question for Beta Gamma Sigma. And I was wondering what are the requirements. I transferred to Sac State in January. And this is my third semester because I did the spring, summer, and now this is the fall semester. But because I'm graduating early, I will be out next semester already. So I was wondering if there's still a chance for me to be considered and kind of like when I'm, expected to.
Right.
Maybe.
So the requirements for BGS, we have a GPA requirement. So like we had mentioned, you do have to be within the top 10% of our undergrads. Typically that means your GPA is around above a 3.7, 3.8, and that number fluctuates per semester and by your class level. The other requirement is that you're a Sac State student for 2 semesters. So you would definitely qualify with those 2 semesters. I think you said you have 3. If you have not been invited, I can go ahead and leave you my email and our BGS email to get in contact with our advisor. And we can double check your eligibility and see if we can get you invited.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
I just want to introduce you to Joshua, who is our ASI Business Director.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Bozarth, and like Anita just said, I am your ASI Business Director for this year. I am really excited to be serving on our board of directors with ASI. I look forward to working with the business clubs as well to better represent the student voice in our business college. And so if any of you have any questions regarding ASI or how you can get involved or have any concerns with the college or school, you can email me at asibusdirector@csus.edu. If it's okay, I can throw that in the chat for everyone. But yeah, so if anyone has any questions regarding ASI, I am open to those. But yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for joining us. Well, if there are no other questions, this will conclude our session. I want to thank you all for joining us today for our BizFest. Thank you to the ladies of Beta Gamma Sigma and Women in Business. If you have any other questions, you can go ahead and email me. I'll drop my email as well in the chat. And also make sure to sign in using the link so that you can be entered to win a $15 DoorDash gift card. Thank you all for joining. Have a great night. See ya.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.